Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. We're maybe at the bottom of the volcano dungeon. If we are, then I must have missed something somewhere. But if not, then wait, is there just... No, never mind. I'm pretty sure I used every staircase that we've had access to. So it's gotta be something on the way back up after whatever this is, which is probably gonna be Hyperic. Yeah. So maybe he's just a midway boss here. Let's go. Of course we were told to bring protection against hexes and dark magic potentially, and also he's not necessarily going to be weak to cold or immune to fire, so well, we'll see. I'm still not expecting him to be particularly tough considering, you know, the rest of the dungeon has been not very difficult. You, damn pagan monster! Will you pursue me all over the land? Yes. Is that really Hyperic? The distorted Magla has him possessed.
That can't be.
This is exactly like those monsters who lost all sense of reason to the Magla. There's no means of helping them other than battle. Well, that's convenient. Because that's what we're best at. Heretic! Handmaid of the devil! Do you not see it is our destiny to perish? It is God's divine will. Our destiny to perish. This entire world and all its failed creations belong to the Almighty. As God's messenger, I shall rain judgment down upon you both. I understand the pain you're going through, but that's exactly why I will stop you. Indeed. Huh? Wait, but she was already in the party, though. Right? Yeah. This is exactly what we had before. Which should be just fine. Thanks. Yes.
Praise! With my praise, I shall guide the powerless and foolish masses!
You've no faith in your god, nor in any people. Not even in yourself. I believe, no, I know that people are not powerless.
Faith can be a powerful thing.
Let's see here, we know nothing about him. And he can be stolen from, and I don't have the option to steal. That's annoying. Why didn't I do that? Wait, why didn't I do that? And now I can't really... I can't do anything other than kill the game, I suppose. Oh no, how did it come to this? We're losing to this guy. I haven't dealt any damage to him. He's impossible to defeat. Oh no. Damn. Well, I guess Fantasy is dead.
I see. In the...
Yeah. What a shame. Oh, and I don't even get a choice. It just kicks me back out. Fair enough, I guess. But this is surely just... I mean, obviously we didn't lose anything. Oh, man. Okay. If only there was a quicker way to do that. Heisme, how would you like to be able to do something useful in this fight? It might not even be anything good. Also, I mean, what is the... I didn't even... I just passed all my turns. I didn't even try to find out his weaknesses or anything. He is actually using dark magic, light magic, and almighty magic occasionally, so who knows? Sure, let's go. Yes. Wait, yeah, it's fine. Right? It is fine. Let's not mess something up stupidly.
Faith can be a powerful thing.
Hey, we can actually steal from you. Can we? Inquisitor's Crozier. This could actually be better. I mean, it really should be better, right? We haven't found an upgrade in such a long time. So it basically has to be better. And, well, once again, we don't know anything. What can we do here? Anything that decreases attack. I mean, that would be nice, I guess. We're probably not gonna kill him before he gets a chance to do anything. Although, human type. I mean, he is human-ish. I mean, he's a person. Unfortunately, that does not matter here. A one-time weakness to dark. Wait, can we maybe do something with that? Can Yufa deal dark damage? But also, this doesn't actually deal any damage by itself. Never mind. It's not going to be worth it. Well, this does, though. Oh, but it might not work on him. It did work, and he has more health than I expected. He didn't resist it, and now he is weak to dark, so... That's nice. That being said, well, okay, it's still gonna work next turn, so yeah, obviously we're not defeating him without taking damage. Let's just, you know, focus entirely on offense for the time being, because I know that he's not gonna be able to damage us in any...
I will eradicate you!
Well, I mean, he's gonna deal some damage, but he's not gonna kill us or anything, so we're fine. Okay, no dark attacks here. You do have Mudun, which I suppose is better than nothing. Although not that much better than nothing. Annoyingly. We can lower your defense. We can try ice damage. It's unlikely to do something here, but you know. You know what, let's also boost our defense, actually. And we should probably do some healing. So why don't we use one of these that we've been getting? Wait, is this what we've been getting? Or is it Great Spirit Dust? Wait. I think this should be just fine. Surely we haven't been getting the 100 HP heal items here. Those would be a little bit underpowered for this point in the game.
You will fall at my hand!
Well, okay, I think at this point we're good never healing again for this fight. Maybe with the exception of Heisme. Wait, did I? Yeah, no, I did lower his defense more. Of course. Is this gonna deal good damage? Let's find out. Debatable. He's really tough, though. Holy crap. I guess we haven't tried lightning yet. Not a weakness. What else haven't we tried? Fire. Actually, we might not have any fire available. Wind or light? We don't have any wind? Oh. Guess not. We should be good. Let's try light. And before that's what he resists or absorbs, but even then,
Impossible!
he does not. Okay.
You will fall at my hand! I will eradicate you!
Attack return to normal? Crap. Guess I let it run out. Oh well.
You
can
dare
maximize
defile holy
his
prayer?
defense reduction, though. Or minimize his defense, you might say. Extreme physical almighty damage.
We will deliver you from evil!
Oh, we were in the back row. Oh my god. The age-old problem. Well, at least that means that we would have actually dealt much better damage. So there's a bit of a, you know, shimmer of light, I guess. 50%, 400, I guess in this case. 400 is just straight up better, absolutely. Alright. Oh!
Why?
Did we not have to actually defeat him?
Devils, be gone!
And he did
I
curse
will
us.
eradicate you!
And of course, as always, I have no idea what that does. Oh. Right, you can do this. Is this useful? Probably not.
Impossible.
Just deal damage. I mean, he's below half now, so that's good. Let's try Royal Slash again from the front row and with an attack buff now. Okay, yeah, that's more like it. That's quite a bit more like it, in fact. In fact... How about this? Yeah, it's better. Can you do anything? You can. I'll just go with heavy damage, I guess.
Impossible.
Hex means you damage yourself when you attack. Oops.
You will fall at my hands.
Alright, fair enough. Not a big deal, thankfully. We'll just go ahead and use one of our
But I must grant you salvation.
restoration items. Let's just do that. Okay. One of those... Oh, and we got another Inquisitor's Crozier anyway, but, you know. Better to have too many, I suppose. Talisman of the Night might also be useful. But yeah, it's one of those slightly, I don't know, unsatisfying fights, because there are just no weaknesses to exploit, and, you know, you just trade blows until the enemy dies.
Check me out.
I guess, ultimately, he did deal quite a bit of damage, also nice. We got a level 67, a bunch of rank ups. Yeah. He still took a while to take down, so if we had come here at a more appropriate level, he definitely would have been a bit tougher. Just through sheer tankiness alone.
Not bad at all.
We want more strength, obviously. Although, we might be getting close to just maxing out, right? I think 99 is the maximum. I'm not sure if that includes any bonuses from equipment, or if you can have 99 base strength plus whatever you get from your archetype and equipment, and thus exceed that. But if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably just 99, period.
Excellent.
So we might be pretty close.
Marvelous. I feel
Greater
stronger
heights.
already.
We might be better off maybe starting to put some points into, well, I guess, magic, because we're definitely going to be casting the occasional magic-based skill or spell. Maybe some agility for dodge and crit chance, or maybe, well, agility is definitely dodge chance. Luck might be crit chance, I don't know. Increase pierce attack, sure. You're not doing a whole lot of piercing, but
Sancta Hyperic.
he couldn't save Hyperic. It made me think that what happened to Hyperic was a result of his own internal anguish. Recall his way of bringing in new devotees, clinging to prayer. Surely it had the potential to drive him to madness.
I too will.
I too had covered my own eyes in the name of faith. But I was able to meet you all and begin walking my own path. Had I resigned myself, I may have ended up like Hyperic.
Because...
Which was all the more reason that I wanted to help him. You're very kind.
Sure.
Such compassion reflects you perfectly, Yufa.
No.
I can already hear Adani scolding me for being too soft. But there was no recovering with that Magla. What I can do now is to help those believers who were left behind. I'm sure they are around here somewhere. Where am I? Oh, hey.
Ophi?
Where? Not here, thankfully. We explained all that had happened to the devotees who had regained their senses.
Right.
Oh my, that's terrifying. But then you too came to rescue us. There was one tragedy we couldn't prevent. Sancto Hyperic. His prayers must not have been strong enough. Well, actually, they might have been a bit too strong. I wanted to speak to all of you about that. Oh? Was that a monster?
Let's hurry.
Oh, I think we should just return to town for now. Yes, but I wonder if we have the strength. I'm so tired. Even standing up is difficult. Surely we're not actually going to leave? The devotees collapsed and fell asleep. Oh, how convenient. Let's bring them to the church in Brylehaven while they sleep, and then return to the inn ourselves.
Thank you very much.
Once we're done exploring here, otherwise, of course. The believers were rescued and no harm was done. However, Yufa seems pained by her sympathy for Hyperic's motives.
Alright.
Okay, it's not a huge increase, but we take it. Alright.
Shall we away?
I still want to speak to them all, but it'll have to wait. Now then, shall we get out of here? I wish to explore further.
No.
Not out of greed or anything, we have another quest, you know. It's only out of my sense of duty that I wish to stick around. Unfortunately, it turns out there is no path forward, so I did miss something. Interesting. Huh. I missed something? How's that even possible? That's never happened before. Okay, anyway, I guess we can just go back to thieving for now. Just for a little bit longer. And otherwise we're fine, basically. As soon as Hulkenberg has patched us up, never mind. Junah, thank you. Medium HP recovery, 1 cast, and we're good. Okay, Stroll has actually... Yeah, I suppose he's been using those formations, which are pretty pricey. Atantu has also been burning through his mana, but that's fine. We're going on the journey over here.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, seriously though, where did I go wrong? Where could I have gone differently? Elsewhere. Oh, there's gotta be a crawl space. There's always a freaking crawl space. It might actually, I think I might see where it is. There's gotta be something there. Wow. I don't know why I occasionally just forget that those exist. Also, if I ever actually used the fairy site that would highlight it, highlight those kinds of places, making it even less likely that I miss them. We want to go... Wait, where do we want to go? Down there? No, we want to go up those stairs of that ladder and then up from there, and yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, how convenient. Was there another one? I wasn't really planning on just clearing out the dungeon necessarily, but... Huh? Might as well dip down here real quick. Oh, well. And then just two-shot him. Wow, these guys are worth a lot. Definitely worth making a bit of a beeline for, I'd say. Right, anyway. I guess it would have been faster to actually return to the entrance, but, you know. Then, of course, we wouldn't have been able to slay those extra enemies easily. Right, we obviously want to go to the middle, but again, we'll just take a quick round. While we're here. Oh, hey there. Magic Knight rank 4. Slowly getting there. Ah, there's some Manjula. And is it... It is absolutely here. There was an item there as well, right? I guess that's why I didn't pay more attention to that... particular little niche. The game successfully distracted me, I suppose. What a shock. We can drop down there or there, both of which will just lead down to the large cave below. I mean, these would make more sense if you could actually accidentally fall, but since you have to hit a button to confirm that you want to jump, these aren't really a very effective trap. That also, both of these will actually just go down to the same cave. So just don't accidentally press A. Oh no. Right? Just, yeah. That's just all that is. Not a mimic.
This looks valuable.
How exciting!
Valkyrie's gauntlets. Ooh, wait. Strength and endurance? That's not bad. Also, that reminds me that I never looked at this. Yeah, I mean, that's better, obviously. Small MP recovery with it, every turn. Yeah, it's been recovering like 2 or so, which is, you know, it's nice over time, but obviously it's not going to help to really pay for her expensive spells. Increased damage against undead type? I mean, sure, whatever. It's, in this case, obviously we're equipping this just for the higher attack power. Which I still hope makes a difference for spellcasters. If not, then, oh well. Let's see here. Right, I mean, status protection is obviously better than anything else. Oh, and we already had these. Wait, is it literally the same thing? Yeah, we have 2 of these now. Well, and you, of course, have these. I mean, it says significantly. I'm gonna trust it there. Huh. Basilio? Ah, I mean, wait. Why do you have this equipped? Wait. Why would you possibly have this equipped? Have I had him in a magic-using archetype ever? If so, I don't remember, but, well, congratulations. You now have something a bit more appropriate to what you're usually going to be doing. Whoops. Saintly Fists, right. I guess the attack power just barely makes it worth it over this, or does it, actually? Over strength and agility? Not that it matters, because I'm not going to use them. Maybe I'll even purify these at some point. Sure, endurance. Oh, right, these need to be purified. We did steal that. And, I mean, for now, it's just better. Okay. We still need to stick around here. Ah. And finally, get the other quest item.
Nice.
Amazing.
Rusty Greatsword. A great sword with elegant ornamentation, badly rusted. What's the deal with that rusty stick?
No.
Pretty sure it's a sword, actually. Hard to tell through all that rust.
Huh?
Is this really the legendary weapon? This hunk of junk? Anything that came from the War King's era would be pretty deteriorated, and it certainly looks antique.
I'm sure of it.
The man in front of the Granda weapon shop sought to obtain this. Shall we deliver it?
True.
Indeed we should. Atantuo, you will see to that, correct? Well, I guess it's gonna fall to me as usual. Now, one final check here. I guess it looks like we've been everywhere, which makes sense. We've got all the things that we came here to get, and more if we consider the relic. Did I want to jump down here? Oh yeah, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do.
Hiya.
So you were able to save the captives, eh? I'm relieved to hear it. Well, now that that problem's solved, I can get back to work. Don't you fret, my lovely oars. I'm coming for you. Oh. I guess we're just... The inactive party members are just carrying the sleeping... people that we saved. Fire won't work, yeah, whatever. Thanks for those tips, man. Very helpful.
Hey!
Yeah, let's return to town immediately. Set up camp? No.
Okay then. Got it.
Right, just teleport back.
That was a great help.
Regarding what happened on that mountain, or underneath, I'm happy that we were able to help the believers. Ovi was most certainly elated to see that her mother was safe. Oh, so we did bring them back? Okay. I suppose, yeah, we did immediately get our quest reward, didn't we? So we don't have to go anywhere to turn that in. I'll still never be able to forgive that bloke Hyperic, using people's beliefs to deceive them. That's low, even for a rat bastard swindler like him. He wasn't trying to deceive them, though. He had good intentions in his own way, and things just kind of turned out as they did.
Yes.
Faith is most wondrous when it inspires hope, but just as often it can blind one to reason. As with all things, moderation is key. Hear, hear.
The deadline is...
In the 24 days we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. No big deal.
And so...
Yeah.
That was a job well done.
Mm-hmm. So...
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 24 days remain.
So...
Have a look.
Burden sends another letter. Okay, thanks. Didn't he send us one the day before? I thought there's... I don't know, maybe he
What am I
didn't.
supposed to do?
Maybe it was a little bit longer ago, but I thought so. Anyway, reportable quest, yes. So we want to do that, obviously, and then...
Isn't that...
Let's just double check. I mean, obviously now we can spend more time with Yufa. Never mind. What? Wait. Oh, we need to... Maybe we do need to return to her to turn in the quest, actually. Maybe we do. But we did get our eloquence increase already. Well, let's head to Brylehaven
Isn't
first. No, stop it. Right. How do you play this game again? Brylehaven. We want to go to... Wait, was it Brylehaven Weapon Shop?
Let's
maybe.
go.
No, wait, it's not displaying it here. Is it here or Altabury? One or the other. Well, she's here. Sure. The color of the sky really is eerie. Yes. You know something? I want to go have a conversation with the Sanctists. The only problem is, they think of me as their enemies, so I'm not sure they'll listen to me. Let me avail myself to your wisdom. Oh, we need rank 5 wisdom now. Well, that's unfortunate, but we're gonna get a little bit of an increase on the other quest. Dang it. Okay. Clearly it was actually just here. It's not displaying the
Let's go.
icon here either.
I won't soon forget this. Yeah.
Oh no, okay, there it is.
Just can't believe it's true. What do you think you're playing at?
No, that's also her. What? Wait. Edge of Glory. Grand Tread. What? Wait. I could have sworn it said Royal Haven. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, and it does show it on the map. Oh well, okay. That's fine.
Say there.
Ah, so irreverent. I say that is
Ah, this guy, of course.
Hello.
That look on your face. Tell me, have you found it? Here you go. It's rusty, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here, I must polish this.
Whoa!
Wow, it's so shiny now, and so ornate. So this is the legendary greatsword? Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, this was created well after the War King's time. It's something else entirely.
Talking nonsense, you
I think in the end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth. And I've wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they could see me now. If you just stayed home and tended the fields, you would have been a happier man, they'd say.
What is there to be done?
It's probably time to give up on my dream, isn't it? I should head back home. The War King is real. Believe in your dream. Where did that come from?
I'm chuffed.
Come to think of it, you're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and his efforts changed the world. And here's someone doing the same thing, standing right before me. Perhaps the legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after all.
Much gratitude to you.
Thank you, Atantua. You've given me the hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there somewhere. But first off, I'm due for a trip home, and when I've saved enough money, my journey will resume. Oh, and I promise you a reward. Please, don't be modest, it's yours. I'm never modest, don't
Mission
worry.
accomplished.
Okay. I mean, surely that wisdom increase is not gonna be enough, though, unfortunately.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just 4 points. Oh, that barely made a dent. Beloved greatsword.
We did it!
It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. Just what we need on a journey like ours, wouldn't you say? Well, I really would have preferred a single-handed sword, which I also think would make a lot more sense. It's maybe not as fancy sounding as greatsword, but you know, considering that the hero that he's handing this to, you know, uses a one-handed sword as his weapon of choice in his natural archetype. Ah well.
Cheers now.
If you do, I hope you'll come show it to me. In the meantime, I'm in your corner, O future king. Thanks.
I say that is enough.
I guess his support is not enough to get us an increase in our rank. Beloved greatsword. Yeah, I mean it's fine, but obviously we have something better at this point. Increase the MP cost and strength of synthesis. Interesting. I guess I would be okay with using that if it was actually better, but it's not, so here we are. I mean, I guess I could... let's see. Can we actually spend time with Basilia? We cannot. Okay, so... even though he said that we should, you know, come talk to him or help him talk to... yeah, or that he wanted to talk to... what was his face? Varga or something. As soon as possible. It still requires 1 day in between encounters. Right, so Hulkenberg wants to travel, Yufa wants us to be wiser. So do we just go ahead and increase our wisdom then and hope that it's enough? I have my doubts though.
I
Unfortunately.
say that is enough.
Like, we still need... Basically, we're only halfway there. Maybe. Just halfway. Somehow I doubt that a single increase is gonna be enough for that. Do we have any other quests that are gonna increase wisdom? Oh, these are the dragon trials. Okay. Courage, useless. Courage, useless. And also courage and useless. We do have the relic, which is nice, I suppose. The easiest one of these is the one down there, which is going to take 2 days of travel. I suppose we could always... I mean, on one day we can hang out with Hulkenberg. The other day, if no companion is available, we could use that to read a book about increasing our wisdom. It's not going to be much, but at least it's going to get us a bit closer. Maybe close enough that picking another wisdom increasing encounter will get us there. So maybe that's not the worst idea. There's terrible weather here today, but
Let's go.
that might not necessarily be the case where we're headed. Oh, also.
All right. Right.
Nothing.
Well, that...
Okay. Gauntlet room. Probably not gonna make a difference. I wanted to quickly check. Alright, here it shows only 81 strength. Wait, if I switch to the prince though? We're at 91. Wait, I thought we were higher. Didn't I? Weren't we at 91 before? And then I put another point into strength not too long ago? Okay, also we actually get exactly... That's interesting, we get exactly 10 points across the board, except only 9 for luck. Huh? What's up with that? Who knows? But yeah, okay, so 81 is just what we have. It's our base plus 8 from equipment. Right. Okay. Right, we're just going to head to another dungeon then.
Everyone is here.
Might as well.
Now then.
Assuming there's no blight. Okay, there's a bunch of blight in the central region right now, I guess. But not down
There's
here, so
something
that's
there.
good.
Yes.
We're gonna stop by this village as well, I guess, for what it's worth. Maybe there's something useful to do there. Of course, with the bounty, am I crazy, or has the number of bounties increased as of late? Not particularly, no. Yes, as if in concert with the people's unrest. Well, if nothing else, let our thorough handling of this be for them.
Well, let's roll then.
Okay, sure. If fighting can help, you can count on me. Seems we can't touch down anywhere. So let's move in by land.
It's your call.
Yes.
Let's be
Let's go.
off.
What to pick?
All right.
Yes, Hulkenberg, it's finally time. Wait, where is she? Just making sure. Actually, we can just see her on the map, and she's... wait. Oh, Yufa too. I mean, Junah. No, it's gonna be Hulkenberg. right? Yeah. No. Maybe. Wait, no, it's gonna be her, because we're gonna unlock the next archetype. Never mind. Sorry, Hulkenberg. Next time, I swear. So I guess we're not gonna get any wisdom increases here. Well, that being said, we're gonna be doing more traveling, so, you know, at least there are like 2 more places we need to go to, right? Well, actually there are more, because there are the 3 towers that we have to return to for those trials. I'm definitely saving those for last, though. Let's see here. There's something I want you to see. What should I do? I have one to give up. Not that I ever would. I can lend you an ear. You're the only one I can turn to.
You know,
This has to do with my tribe, but I guess more with my dignity. Are we finally gonna learn about what's up with the alternate form that you take sometimes? It's easier if I just show you. Are you free at the moment? Yes.
huh?
You are? Oh, okay. Well, can you leave the room for a second? You can come back right in a sec. What about Yufa? Can she stay here? Oh, right, I should mention, I'm going to ask the others to step out for a bit. I only want you to see, so make sure you come in alone, okay? Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Tantuo, you there? You're alone, right? Mind your step. Oh.
wait!
Unfamiliar tribe. I mean, it's clearly a Nydia. Just a child, right? Heck, close your eyes for a second. Huh? You can open your eyes now. Oh, okay. Well, you saw that, didn't you? I can explain, but not here. Let's speak in private. Well, that was mortifying. Thought I'd die of embarrassment. Was that you? Do you have a sister? I've seen her before, yeah. I mean, we literally have seen you before in this one.
Hold on.
Because last time was me too. Yeah, I know. Dude. My glamours came undone, and it was a catastrophe. That's what I truly look like. The entire Nydia tribe disguises themselves. Okay.
The truth is,
Interesting. Those things people say about us, some of it is true. We really do conceal our true selves behind beautiful masks, so to speak. We look like small children to you, but we look that way our whole lives. Huh? We look like small children to you, but we look that way our whole lives. Right, okay, so you're not actually small children, you just look that way, unless you put on your masks, yeah? The other tribes would never take our true selves seriously. I suppose not. That's an idiot's truth, and it's why we start transforming as soon as we're old enough. Our parents are the only ones who know what we really look like. It's limited, mind you. We can only glamour ourselves to appear as we would as adults, which is also the only way we can lead normal lives.
in other words,
We don't even show members of our own tribes our true selves. Or of our own tribe, our own selves. So as far as you're concerned, you really, really must keep this a secret. But I mean, is there a risk of... I mean, apparently it's... The glamour has failed before, right? In that one situation out in the city. So, I feel like your closest companions should know about this? Also, obviously, you can trust everybody in the party? It's never felt right to me, disguising ourselves. Is being myself really so horrible? Is it so wrong? Not at all. It just seems inconvenient, if nothing else. I mean, obviously, you know, just the physical size, and presumably lack of physical strength would just be a problem, or just an inconvenience. And maybe that's why my glamours fade when I get terribly upset by something, like when I saw those Erica flowers.
you know,
Before I was taken in by Rella's family, I was a slave. It was hard, though my memories of it are vague. What I do remember was being tied up in the woods for days on end as some kind of punishment. I was starving in the cold, and I accepted I would die there. But to keep the faintest hope alive, I sang. I told myself, as long as I can sing, I can survive. I found the will to live in song. I remember fields of erica flowers as far as the eye could see, beautiful and bitter, the hate of a waking nightmare. It's hardly the flower's fault. That's what the flower girl in Brylehaven was selling. Terrible memories I'd thought long buried came bubbling up, and I reverted. You remember? Yes. I think Myrtis must have seen me slip too, and that's why she knows how to threaten me with them. I think what I need to do is go pick some erica flowers. Go back to where I was tied up. And yet, even the thought freezes me in my tracks. That's why I wanted you to see my true self. I'd hate for you to find out later and send me running home in embarrassment. I couldn't bear that. So, your turn to talk. What did you think? You could have just told me earlier. I knew all along. I don't know. You were cute. Maybe not that. I like how you look now. What do you think about what, huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Got it.
I mean, is this the right thing to say, actually? Maybe not in this situation, but among those options, would it actually have been good to tell her that she was cute? I would have worded that differently. I mean, more like, I don't mind your real look. I mean, that's just who you are. That's fine. But it might have come across a bit differently.
Wait!
What? Were you even listening? I show you my real self and you say you prefer the fake? See, there is no way of doing this correctly. Well, beauty like this does take work. I do kind of nail the songstress vibe. I get what you're trying to say, but wrong answer, buddy. Come on! There was no right answer! Screw you, game. This is the worst.
But...
Yeah, sorry. Guess you shouldn't have trusted me. Shouldn't have confided in me. But I do feel better now than I thought I would. Which is still like absolute crap, but not as bad as I thought. It's okay for people to discover I have vulnerabilities, isn't it? I am who I am.
You're...
And I knew you'd accept me for that, so thank you. Sure. I can sense Junah's determination to conquer her emotional scars and her strong faith in me.
She...
Right. The ephemeral songstress Junah, keeper and inheritor of the masked dancer's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust, thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within
A
thee.
new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Wait for me, Myrtis.
Persona Master.
Then...
Let's head to the Erica Flower Forest next time. But if I end up reverting, don't abandon me, okay? Can't promise that. If you can't keep up with your short little legs, then I'm sorry, we might just leave you behind. I saw Junah off, who seemed to be a little embarrassed still, and went back home. Went back alone, rather.
Hello, hello.
Oi, oi, an awfully violent lot swarming the deck right now. Deal with them before they deal with me, would you? I swear, would it be too much to ask for a little peace? We can do without all this. No better way to let them know that they're not welcome here than by roughing them up a bit. Right. What's it even gonna be? Just, yeah. Kind of figured as much. It seems to be usually just a swarm of moths, which are absolutely no threat to anybody, ever. Okay, weak to wind, dark, or piercing. In fact, they're so weak. Is this... it's just one enemy, come on. Extreme magic strike damage to all enemies, wait. Yep, I'd say that was pretty good. I should have watched the entire animation, because we hadn't seen that before, I don't think. Oh? You can hit the weakness just like that? Don't mind if you do, although that was not very good damage. Thankfully, we still have this. Otherwise... well, we might still have defeated it, although without hitting the weakness... I don't know if we could have defeated it in one turn. A singular
A halfway
magma pill.
decent result. Steady effort is key.
The site of Malva forms on the horizon. A small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern
Yeah,
Ontario.
we've been there.
Prospering modestly without reliance on trade.
It's an,
In
yeah,
part thanks to a
exactly.
thriving
The
dairy
Ishkia.
farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding as though
Giving it some thought?
Might as well stop here real quick just to check.
Oh,
The goats here are so adorable, aren't they? Pity that Adria didn't have any. Let's not get attached, love. We have enough kids running wild on the Gauntlet Runner as it is.
I'm
Do we?
starving.
Goats, huh? Bet they'd be tasty in a roast or a stew. Indeed. Livestock would give us far more flexibility in our provisions.
gosh.
See what I mean? Now let's get going before we end up becoming a traveling zoo. It's fun that they have new little interactions for revisiting places like that. Anyway, max HP by 4, yeah, I don't know about that. Unfortunately, we already bought everything they had in terms of those waters, so... We can just buy... Wait. Infinite numbers of these. Just single target full heal? It seems like useful. I mean, yeah, obviously it's very expensive. But on the other hand, we're also very rich. We have 14 of these. I mean, surely we're not gonna need even these. But also, you know, better safe than sorry. You know what? I'm gonna go a little bit crazy and just buy another 10 of those.
Alright.
Only to then never use them, obviously. Let's go back to base, right? Man, I never know what the right option is here, but surely we just do this. Let's continue our trip.
Hey,
Back to the runner? But then what? Yeah, no, yeah, we do, though. We do want to continue.
the Gauntlet Runner's slow
course.
pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
Right, are we actually going to be able to spend our time at night here? Which means we could take a bath. But if there's any opportunity to maybe increase wisdom
Alright.
specifically, or another virtue, or we could actually hang out with Hulkenberg here. Interesting. And then we'd have the next day to spend as we like. Okay. You can give us eloquence, but, well, we do need that still. No, let's hang out with Hulkenberg, right? Let's just get that out of the way finally.
Hail.
Seems the color of the sky too is Louisa's doing. Yes, yes.
Say,
Well, it seems like it, but I guess it isn't actually. Something I'd like to discuss? I have something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you make time to hear it? Sure.
thank you.
Thank you.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell.
Serves them right.
For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
Case closed. It's not over yet. Harsh punishment? No, it's not harsh enough.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless we restore you to the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
The throne will be mine. It sounds a bit... Sure.
I won't let anyone else take the throne.
to see you crowned, and to protect our nation's future, I will guard your life, no matter the cost. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
I'll protect you. You're a true knight.
You're a true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues, by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
And finally, at long last.
Our land and our future.
Okay, more knight inheritance. Special guard duty. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist. Okay. From his weakness. Well, I guess that's not gonna happen. Both because I'm not using Hulkenberg, but also because the prince just doesn't have a weakness. He's perfect. Hulkenberg is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment, of course.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
The two of us spent a long time in each other's company, speaking freely and comfortably. Thanks to the strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me. Yay, another 5 or so? Yeah. Oh. Another alert. Oh. Interesting. 2 in the same day. Oh. Goblins.
Now's the time! As moths to a flame!
Alright. Do we have any kind of multi-target attack? No. Phantom Tracer? Extreme physical slash damage? Wait, that's also one enemy. What? Extreme strike damage to all enemies. Come on. Just wipe them off the face of the earth. Or off the deck of our runner, in this case. And we get another one of these. I guess we might as well do this, just to ensure that we're gonna kill it. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Of course, we also did it last time, and, well, basically 2-shot, not too bad.
That was nothing.
I've mastered it.
Oh yeah, we mastered the thief, which is nice. Oh, I never looked at the last dancer. Well, I suppose I didn't really get a chance to. No, I sure did. I just didn't do it. Okay. Madoon learned. Pull. Agility up by 2. We take that.
Appreciated. See you.
See ya.
The day of the hero draws
Wait,
near.
we actually also have to
We
talk to
shall
him to
see
give him the
crowning of a
relic.
new king.
That has to be at
23
night.
days remain.
Does it have to be at night? Or just...
What to pick?
during running. No, it has to be at night. But we might not actually... No, we don't have to be on the road. It just has to be nighttime. In fact, we cannot be on the road. Well, maybe at nighttime we could. Anyway. Yeah, we just have to talk to Nuris. At some point, of course.
Let's see.
Because right now... Yeah, nobody's available. But that is good. It's kind of what we wanted. Now, Hulkenberg, you still cannot learn this because you need Dark Knight and Elemental Master 15. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I mean, we're getting there with this one. Actually pretty close with the Dark Knight, and then we can start work on the Elemental Master, and then we can start on the Royal Knight, which I guess is good. Yeah, this is useful. Heavy physical pierce damage. Lowering defense with electric damage. Holy Knight's Proclamation. Wait, adds one turn icon after a proclamation skill is used. Does not apply if caster is incapacitated, but if the caster was incapacitated, they couldn't use the skill in the first place. So does this also activate when another team member activates a proclamation? Huh. I don't quite understand that. No, because obviously this only makes sense when you use it yourself on that character. So who knows what that's all about. Anyway, Junah, hey, you can finally learn this. How does this work? Also, once again, very interesting design here. What the heck? Those shoulder pads. Seriously. Right, Mass Revelry. Okay. You have Thunderhead Dance. Inflict one enemy with a one-time weakness to electric. But you can actually use electric attacks by default. Ah, but you also get them for wind and light attacks. Huh. Okay. And then I suppose it really only makes sense to synergize this character with archetypes with masks that actually give you at least one of these, or else you're kind of wasting part of your potential. Heavy magic fire damage to all enemies. Removes target's buff effects. Okay. I mean, that's obviously useful. As long as the enemy isn't immune to fire. Okay, yeah. That synergizes well with this as well. And then we have the same for ice. Oh, but never mind. These are not actually attacks. These only give the weakness. So, yeah, this synergizes with her own runes flameflower. For this, we actually have to acquire some sort of ice skill. This is for a dark skill. High chance of one-hit killing all enemies with Danse Macabre. Masquerade Charge. Greatly increase the party's physical attack damage once per battle. Okay, so it's a full party charge. Interesting. But I'm afraid I just don't really know how to make best use of...
Fascinating. This, alright?
This or the regular Mass Dancer.
I'm counting on you.
Especially this one. The regular Mass Dancer seems pretty straightforward. It just has some additional abilities and then you choose which mask to equip and it just gives you a bunch of other abilities. But I mean, you can already do that by just... Since you cannot change mid-combat anyway, you can already just swap personas or, well, swap archetypes outside of combat and just have their full arsenal available. So, you know, it's a fun idea, a fun gimmick, but I just don't see...
Let's go!
How it's, you know...
I've learned a new skill!
That amazing. Cleric, I mean, I was just having her learn that because it seemed kind of decent, supplementing her magical abilities, but obviously we're gonna start working toward that, and then yeah, she needs rank 20 and she'll actually be able to use her heroic archetype, which has this thing as well, and Hellfire Dance, and Ice Blue Dance, and eventually it's gonna get just 25% magic skill increase. Okay, I mean that's obviously very good. Prevents turn icon loss when an enemy is defeated using fire, ice, electric, wind, light, dark, or almighty. So any magic. Any elemental or almighty magic. Wow. Interesting. But I'm guessing that only applies to her. Or else it would be too good. Greatly increase the party's physical attack damage. Okay, Masquerade changes. Just switch to a synthesis move. Or maybe it always was a synthesis move, even for Persona Master. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Again, am I ever gonna actually use it? Probably not. I'm sure you could... I'm sure there are advanced strategies that use these less straightforward archetypes. There often are. And maybe they can be extremely powerful, but also, you know, it seems like a bit too much work to make them good, whereas other archetypes are just much more straightforward and already good as they are. You cannot learn this because you never invested in this, of course. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Oh, wait. But you can learn this.
I said that. All right.
Of course.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
New skills, new possibilities.
Right. Nothing much changes here. We're obviously gonna have to inherit Icy Strike, Fiery Strike, Hamadine, and Lucky Find. I mean, what did I have instead of Hamadine before? I suppose it's still nice to have this. Oh, and Lucky Find, I guess, is also not technically strictly necessary. These are always going to be useful. That's obviously useful. And I mean, a bunch of things would be useful. Slash boost. Wait, Lurking Nightblade is single target. Decreasing hit and evasion, though. So I mean, that's useful. It's not. We don't have very many sources for that. I wonder if I should give him just Raging Edge. Still gonna be decently powerful, I guess, if we need it. If we need to deal damage, just physical damage to multiple enemies. That might not be a terrible idea. You can also steal, right? Wait. Yeah, but okay. The problem was that I wasn't using that I was using the Prince archetype, of course. That's why I switched. Or I gave Heismay this. I mean, he's almost done. Well, not almost, but it's gonna be done. Might as well give him Fiery Strike, since now we're out of the volcano. And with that... Actually, hold on. We're maybe not entirely done yet. There's a ton... Yeah, no, that's... Probably want... Oh. Yeah. Boatona. Because, yeah. Once again, we're not dealing with fire immune enemies anymore.
Alright.
Also, before I forget...
Right.
Come on. Nope.
Well, that...
Surely we're gonna get one final luck increase on one of these last couple expeditions.
This is...
This is indeed. You know what, we might as well just make it to the dungeon entrance. Interesting books. Which one of these increases wisdom? Future of magic. I mean, I want to increase this, but I want to max this one out, but it's imagination, which is not something we desperately need. That being said, we still need imagination, but I really want to focus on wisdom for now. Because it annoys me that we cannot continue things with Yufa. This is also going to be imagination, though. Wait, can you please remind me? I keep pressing... Ah, okay, because this one tells me immediately. Eloquence. Tolerance. Courage, come on. Ah, there we go. It's probably gonna be a disappointing amount, though. Spent some time reading, my wisdom increased.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just 4. 4 little bits. That's so little. You're still just about halfway there. Oh my god. Was this a worthwhile use of my time? I mean, I don't know.
Huh?
Gua! What a careless monster.
Try a bit of this!
Bombastic bombardier. Yeah. I think these are at least a little bit tougher than those previous enemies. Weak to piercing. Sure, might as well. Might as well do that. Nice crit. And we get an Elementa? Sure do.
To ever greater heights!
Located to the east of Montario is a forest path tinged with beautiful autumn leaves. Its name, however, is the Abandoned Path. The story goes that a nearby village was struck by famine, and in order to preserve its food stores, abandoned their elderly along this road. The forsaken elders became a food of sorts, for monsters and for the earth. The trees then turned to resplendent crimson. So the story goes. Amidst a view so stained with sin, yet pleasing to the eye, the Gauntlet Runner's engine ceases its mechanical whirring.
What a lovely story. I bet this place would be beautiful if the sky weren't this hellish color. And the monsters? I guess that's why we're here. Monsters that threaten our safety under ominous skies. Practically a metaphor for the country in its current state.
Well...
If we stop Louise, perhaps blue skies will return. And we too can come back under less fraught pretense.
That's right.
How wonderful. I shall anticipate that moment. Yet to make that happen, we must first collect the bounty, yes? It'll emerge if we hunt a snake-like monster called Rigopatia. Apparently, that'll alert the bounty that something is off in the forest.
We should go.
Let's get going then, Atantua. Lead the way. I shall, but only next time, of course. Hey, random person.
mate.
Take care if you're going further in. There's all kinds of nasty beasts. Floating spectros being the worst of them. Those are not usually the worst of them. But also this is, I think, maybe even lower level than the volcano dungeon. So this should be pretty much a walk in the park. It's a kind of park, I guess. I mean, not really. A walk in the forest. I gave it a good slash with my blade, and the bloody thing exploded. I should have kept my distance and fought using magic.
Huh?
Okay. Wow, that could have been bad. You okay? Well, I'm alive, and that's saying something. Just be careful, you hear? Okay. Wait, abandoned path. A beautifully autumnal forest road in the Principality of Montario. Past villages in the area made a practice of abandoning elderly women here. Okay, now specifically elderly women. I think when we first heard about it, it didn't even specify that it was the elderly. Then we learned about it being the elderly, and now it's elderly women. Interesting. It keeps more and more specific for some reason. When they could no longer work, that's surely the only reason they had. Seeking to lessen their mouths to feed. With no way home, the vast numbers of old women brought here wandered helpless and uncertain, and soon met their ends. Most of them falling prey to local monsters. Nowadays, many believe it was their suffering and lamentations that turned the trees to such vivid red. Oh. People? Actually? Oh, the Nidia tribe's glamours. Right. I mean, she is cute, of course, in a way. But, yeah, still, that felt like a weird thing to say in the context. From the perspective of other tribes, the Nidia tribe's true facial features and physique are akin to that of a small child. This causes the tribe difficulty, as they are not taken seriously in their original forms. Also, I mean, the Ujiv exist. And they are being taken more or less seriously, so... I feel like the Nidia could make it work, you know? We're already dealing with with some vastly different looking people, you know? Very different physical features and stature and sizes. I mean, especially between the Ujiv and everyone else. So I feel like it's, you know, not too far-fetched to assume that the Nidia could just exist in society in their normal form without having to disguise themselves. But if they choose to do so, again, I mean, it's more than just a disguise, right? They literally change their physical bodies and then, you know, can take advantage of being more than like 2 feet tall and all that, which does seem useful in its own right. Anyway, as a result, members of the Nidia tribe begin training when they reach the age of discretion to transform their appearance in such a way that they are not misunderstood by other tribes. This power of transformation is a form of magic, but their magic abilities are only so extensive as to adjust the perceived age of their original form without having to rely on devices such as magic igniters. To transform, they look at others and mimic their appearance as if performing. This is a special trait of the Nidia tribe, unique to them. But they don't copy any one specific person, right? They still have their own unique look. However, their transformation is meaningless if it is easily undone in the presence of others. Therefore, as a general rule, once members of the Nidia tribe leave their homes, they keep their true appearance hidden for their whole life, not even revealing it to others of their own tribe. In some ways, this dooms them to a life of solitude in which all their relationships are predicated by a lie. That many Nidians are eccentric is partially due to this determination they hide within themselves. I mean, yeah, I guess it would complicate things, you know, when dealing with other people and with relationships and whatnot. Bones Unfettered Hulkenberg. In Grand Tread, Hulkenberg reunites with the newly minted commander of the Royal Knights, Rodanth, who she once counted as a friend and ally. She soon discovers that he has been corrupted beyond redemption, as he would unjustly target his opposition or falsely accuse people of treason to execute them. Angered by his tyranny, Hulkenberg challenges Rodanth to a duel, and upon victory, he is apprehended by the Shadow God. Hulkenberg, who demonstrated her knightly virtue through her actions and not by means of her family or status, gained the confidence of the knights who witnessed the incident, who view her as a model of the knighthood. Right. Okay, anyway, with that, we're surely time to end this episode. A bit longer than usual, but this feels like a decent place to stop and to resume from next time, which we're going to do. So, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.